podcast, vlog. Yes.
Wilson is gaining some momentum, I think, right in the market share. They're getting back out there. And
I think the driver versus driver thing is really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Their forged irons always look so good. Like Rick Shields, do you guys follow Rick Shields at all?
Yeah, I know the name.
On the world of social medias. Equipment guy, YouTube equipment guy. And he was I watched What's in the Bag, and he was still playing like Wilson Tour FG blades.
Yeah. And
they look so crisp. Like it's that nice kind of higher toe European look, but they look so nice. So I just think it's the Wilson name on it. Maybe you just don't see them in a lot of shops.
Yeah.
So.
No, you don't.
And is it marketing? Is it the media that makes it tough to take Wilson seriously? Like it's just I don't know. Not enough guys playing it, and also Justin Rose going to Hanma.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's been a big week for equipment stuff.
Yeah, everyone's announced their new ones.
I always associate Hanma with the gold-plated irons because that was like the first thing I ever learned when I was in my retail days about like the Japanese market. Because you'd always see like TaylorMade released like 6 drivers a year in Japan, but you had to in Japan because they only wanted the chromiest, brand newest, most expensive thing because it was a status thing in Japan.
Give me the shiniest thing you got.
Yeah, because it was if you're a golfer, you're here on the totem pole, right? So they wanted the newest thing. So companies released like 3-4 drivers a year. But Hanma, the first set of Hanmas I ever saw was gold-plated iron.
$10,000.
Yeah, and I was like, why would you play gold-plated? But if it's a status thing, then I guess why not?
Yeah.
So I don't know much about Hanma, but I also saw Paul Casey was playing like a long iron, a Hanma long iron.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I heard somewhere that Justin Rose's deal's only 10 clubs. I don't know if that's.
I don't know. I didn't see that.
Justin Rose's?
Yeah, I know Woodland's deal is only 10 clubs. I read that today.
It's an interesting thing, right?
Yeah.
I guess what's like a company like those, are they going to make him play a putter and maybe wedges, maybe just
Justin
irons
Rose
and woods?
Yeah. Justin Rose has Hanma irons and wedges, so I don't.
I saw the wedges.
Yeah.
So maybe not a driver. Oh no, he's got a driver.
Does he have a Hanma?
I saw
driver.
Hanma driver.
Maybe it's
on
more
GolfWorks or something. Yeah. I don't know though.
But like all that stuff, they're like the irons say like Rose Proto on them, so they're made to whatever specifications he wants.
Yeah, that's like all those years of Tiger playing Nike blades, and it's just a Mira iron made exactly the way you wanted with a Nike guy going, okay,
swoosh on it.
Yeah, I'll stamp a Nike thing in there.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting equipment changes. I saw Kevin Na was playing the new...
He's on Callaway.
Callaway with the Flash driver. I saw Stricker was playing the Flash driver.
Oh, really? Is that Callaway's new thing?
Yeah, Epic Flash.
Did I hear Brent Snedeker isn't a Bridgestone guy anymore?
I did hear that. I don't know where he went to, but...
I don't know either. I just heard that
he's not a Bridgestone
He's been with
guy.
them for a long time.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see where he goes.
It doesn't seem like there's a lot of free agents right now, like the Ryan Moore, who no equipment contract, and is Koepka? Did he have an equipment contract, or he was still playing? He was playing TaylorMade woods or something, and Nike irons.
I don't know what he was playing.
Yeah. And then the Nike
irons.
I think he was still playing Nike irons, Mizuno.
Okay.
Sorry, Mizuno irons. Yes, I think he was playing.
Yeah, he had Nike clothing, but.
You're not seeing a lot of free. There was a couple of years of lots of free agents.
Yeah.
Where they just played whatever worked, and now all of a sudden I think maybe companies are just pushing hard and getting more contract.
Yeah, that's interesting.
No one's coming banging on our door yet. Pros with Pints haven't taken off. Our viewership
We have to start advertising.
Let's start covering up the brands that aren't paying me anything to wear them.
You would not be wearing any clothing.
Player.
Well, maybe we get more viewers if I do this in the buff.
Player.
That's why table.
Pros with Pints after dark.
Yeah, that's why we'll get a bigger table.
X-rated version.
Cover it up.
We're not doing that.
What?
Taller table or shorter table?
Yeah, maybe like ankles.
I'm all right.
Ankles
I'll
are
keep
in
my
now.
yeah.
Get the ankles in there.
All right,
my boots. All right, so I'm not editing that out. I'm leaving that in. You can edit out half the stuff that I told you we should edit out in the past. I've never said
That's true.
Edit anything out.
That's true.
So I have a question. I'm just going to take it.
Yes, continue. This is probably, welcome. Amanda's like, why am I here? Oh my lord.
That's not what she's
These
thinking.
idiots.
No, I love it. It's great.
Anyway, is anybody getting drunk yet? I am a little bit. Just kidding, Ollie.
No,
This is
I
my
don't.
6th beer of the day. It's 4 o'clock it's Friday. It's Friday today.
1621 Health Club.
Yeah, it's my beer first. Today for breakfast I ate pizza.
Golfers are
and
athletes, kids.
Lunch I had
Yeah.
pizza for breakfast and Timbits for lunch. And then I got a good workout in after that. But I don't get those jelly-filled Timbits. If anyone's bringing me Timbits, no jelly
Did you
filled.
grab anything on the way in from Estevan? A little A&W?
Not any Timbits, no.
Well,
No,
you're
nothing.
missing out.
No,
we had a good session in the gym. Timbits gave me energy. It
Yeah?
wasn't until I was in the shower
I was
after
in the
I
gym
was like,
today,
"I'm hungry."
too, this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
A full day in.
Full day, yeah.
Okay, so we talked about enough.
Timbits, we talked about.
Trying to steer this show.
This
Steer
section
the
has
ship.
been brought to you by Tim Hortons, where
Steer the ship.
Timbits, your next purchase will be great with Timbits.
All right, we're back at it. Okay, so we talked about leaving the flag in when we're laughing at me. Talked about leaving the flag in when we're putting. How's your knowledge on the other new rules that are coming? We've had a rules segment before, so if you bring up anything we talked about before, I'm going to claim that you didn't watch the first episode, and I'm going to cut you off.
I didn't watch the whole episode.
It was long. We got a lot of comments about how long it was.
I didn't watch the whole
No
first
more-
episode.
We're not bringing
gonna lie.
anybody on that hasn't watched the episodes.
Yeah, we are. We'll have nobody to come in.
Hey, we have 200 people
I
to choose
don't.
from.
What do you think about the drop? I don't know
I
enough
saw
about
that
it.
again on TV,
Yeah.
so that was very.
So I don't know enough about it because I don't know if from your shoulder is illegal, or if it has to be from knee height. So there's going to be
we
a
should
lot
look
of
that
seniors that have back that are hurting their backs or making a lot of illegal drops because knee height is low.
Yeah, and we talked about
I'm
that.
all torso. I'm short, little, tiny legs.
So you got
So you're gonna have to bend.
Long ways down for
Hey,
me.
well, that's why we're working on you in the gym. We're
That's
gonna
right.
get you improved
That's right.
there.
I don't know enough about it either.
Diesel said the same
my
thing.
understanding
that
was that you could.
you could. He said
I
you
just-
could, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to. If you're allowing you to go lower,
why
to me,
couldn't you do it?
what's the point of the drop? What's the idea of the rule change?
Is it?
Does it
I
make it
don't-
easier?
Is it to make it easier? Is it to speed it up? Is it
know.
to avoid the I'm dropping from here and I'm dropping on something harder? Now the ball's going to bounce.
So it
two
takes more
times, so I
time. So
have
to me-
place
Or is it simply because what is shoulder height? You know,
Right.
is somebody
Yeah.
dropping it from here, is somebody dropping it and their arm is down? Like, I've never once in my life questioned somebody's drop
No.
on a scale of where their
No.
shoulder is. Like, I've never even thought about it. So
if-
maybe that's what it is, instead of it just you can drop anywhere from
That's what
here
it.
to here.
To me, that's how I interpret it to start with. But now I don't know. And I guess maybe we should have the complete answer. But it depends how it's worded. Now you can drop from knee height, or you have to drop from knee height. So I think it's got to be the whole range, because otherwise, what's the point? Because then you just get the same thing. Now we got a different height to question from.
Yeah, for sure.
So if it's
right.
anywhere in between, that makes the most sense to me. So that way,
Can we drop lower than knee?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think the knee's the limit now.
The knee is the limit.
Yeah. I believe
Okay.
so.
I mean, when I angrily speed up and I slam the brakes onto the cart and I grab it out of the drink holder and I throw it up in the air, that's got to be legal. I mean, that's near shoulder height or knee height. Like,
The question is when it starts from your waist and you
Yeah, you're allowed to
propel it
propel
out.
it
Yeah,
sideways.
is that a
Yeah,
is that
I mean,
a
it
proper
just says
drop?
drop from knee height rather than shoulder. So these are just a list.
Yeah, that's the list that I've seen that a few times
And I
go
put
around.
this on there too.
Andrew Rice posted that I saw first, and it was the things that you need to know or that you should know about the rule change.
Yeah, so it doesn't even say there you can
No,
or you
so
have to.
No, it just says you
Yeah.
can. Dropping a ball out of a bunker, 2 penalty strokes. That was issue. Water hazards now called penalty areas. Why change
Why?
the name?
Why not just call them all
wetness.
water hazards?
Is there no more yellow stakes? Everything's red stakes now.
Correct.
So maybe that's why.
So
there aren't
all
any
of those golf
discrepancies.
courses, we're going to be painting our yellow stakes red now.
Well, Long Creek's lack of stakes will now only mean one color missing instead of 2 colors missing. So.
Oh,
So
so
we could just paint
this
them all.
sticks. This is interesting. I didn't actually know this one. Ball wedged against FlagStick
Yeah.
and side of hole is now deemed as hold.
Yeah, so remember when you used to have to go in and put
Move
the
the
flag
flag.
stick in so it dropped? Now you don't have to.
So does that add to keeping the flag stick in?
Maybe.
I think if it's wedged in there, it's
Just gonna go in anyways.
it's in anyway, so it just avoids having to move the flag. It's a time saver, really. Now you don't have to move the flag and then get it out of the hole. You can just get it out of the hole. USGA is onto something there. They know what they're talking.
Because that's what's really going down.
When is the scoop from 2 feet going to be deemed as?
I want to be in the meeting room when they're like,
can
okay.
we make gimmies?
I was gonna say the
Quick
slippery
scoops?
slope, right?
Yeah.
Soon it's gonna be like you don't even need to hole out.
You know what? 2 feet, just quick rake that
I don't
one.
know.
You're good.
Yeah.
If you're within a 5-foot radius, pick it up. Like
Turns
it's not
out,
where we're
If no
headed.
one says anything to force you to putt that, you just pick it up and assume it's good.
Turns out Club Pro guy was onto it the whole
knows where he's
time.
going. He maybe
Quick
is-
rakes are
he's
perfectly
secretly
acceptable.
part of the
Which is what the
USGA.
majority of
Yeah.
recreational golfers
Yeah.
are.
If you can get to your ball before it stops and quick rake it, that's considered a hole.
That's a double hit.
That's-
you just tap.
that's just a
putt
double
it,
hit.
And then my follow through accidentally bumped this into the hole. Well,
Is Mickelson? I know the answer, but is Mickelson's thing last year where he hit on the US Open? Yeah, where he hit it and then ran around and hit it. Is that a double hit? Ball was in motion.
yeah.
Is that just a double hit now?
Honestly, I don't know.
Garrett,
Where's the expert
Garrett, shut
panel?
up.
Is the expert
Can
panel
I
coming?
get a phone a friend?
Yeah, that's right. I'm just gonna-
Final answer? Or?
Double hit, no penalty. I don't know. Touching the sand in a bunker incidentally is permitted.
Yeah, but only incidentally. So no more. You can't practice.
Oh
swinging.
gosh,
God damn.
seems soft.
That was an incident.
I tripped over that grass piece over there.
I know, right? I mean, there's some different interpretations to these rules, which
All damage on green can now be repaired.
I like
See,
that
that's
one.
a good one. I
I like
like
when
that.
you're putting on punched greens.
You can repair every single aeration hole. It says you can fix anything. I'm going to need
What, does that mean I'm
45
gonna
minutes
pull out
on each green.
a bucket of sand and
All
I'm
right,
gonna fill that right in?
I'm gonna need 15
I'm going to
minutes
get a
here.
hitch on the golf cart. I'll get a little toe behind roller to bring with it. All right, fix anything. I got
Fix
my
it.
machine
Got
here. It's my 14th
Got
club
my
here.
roller out.
But I like that one. I like that. I think if you're on the green, you should be able to,
Yeah.
Fix
you know,
mine.
someone in front of you has been dragging their feet all day. I don't think you should have to fight for that.
Leaving elephant
Yeah,
feet.
no longer will I be able to drag my feet on purpose. And
Right.
thought
No,
of
I'll
like,
be fixing them.
man, this is the group behind me
I'll be
today.
fixing them. That's right.
Just accidentally stand around the
I'll
hole
be
and
cleaning up after
do a
you.
little shuffle.
Grind it.
I'm gonna ask to tee
Yeah.
off in front of you all year.
Well, easy way around
Shouldn't
that
be a
is
problem.
You're
You
just gonna have to
beat
let
me.
me. Well, teeing off in the head would mean that you
Yeah.
beat her.
That's right.
So
No,
you're gonna
I
have
mean
to
the
start
first round.
that's right. Wait. No, oh yeah. All right,
I
I'll
could've
just
derailed
shut up.
quickly
I'm
there.
tired.
What else is on there?
The gym has made my brain mush.
Yeah, because that's what it does.
What
Maybe
else
had
on
an
there?
hour
Search
lesson.
time reduced from 5 minutes to 3 minutes.
Good.
I like it.
Yeah.
Good answer.
In fact,
Good
that would
answer.
have affected my group in Waskesiu this year,
I like it. Yeah.
for sure.
I feel like I've heard this story before.
Yeah, episode 1. Ball moved during search, replaced no penalty.
Yeah.
It's good when you step on your ball
You
under.
got 20 people looking for
You
the ball.
see some of the stuff I've been buried in my life. There's sometimes you have to step on it or you're never gonna find it.
I like this one, embedded ball, free relief through the course.
So what's the change there? Just sand counts too now?
I think it's just through the course would be the terminology change.
Oh.
No. Oh, good question.
Yeah. What's
Can
the
you
difference?
pull an embedded ball through the course? Can you pull out an embedded a plugged lie in the bunker? Good question.
I can't see that you would be able to, but I don't know why.
I think it's got the sand has always been excluded in that, even a sandy area. You couldn't do it before.
Someone from the USGA could just go ahead and call in for our next
Hey,
episode.
Garrett, they're busy.
That'd be great.
They're working on the rule changes for
Or-
2020.
You don't have any time. You got lots of time,
You
right?
have to have lots of time.
Do we have a
Maybe
lot?
they're
Do
too
you need
old.
a-
They can't operate phones.
Do they know your number?
111.
It's 555. Wait, that's my
555.
old
Maybe
number.
you should make this a live call-in.
Live
show.
call it.
Yeah, we
Hey,
can.
long time listener, first time caller.
Dean Brown.
Oh, you just text me. You're an idiot. All right, man, cool. Thanks. Sounds about right.
But now he could call in and say that.
You're an idiot. Click.
Yeah,
Who was that?
we get a lot of prank calls.
Yeah.
Every time Amanda's not on. Hey, I think you should get that Amanda Minchin back. I said, man, is this you again?
Taking stats on a wrong green is not permitted.
What?
Taking a stance on the wrong green is not permitted. So when you
So
hook
before
one,
you were able to stand on a green and hit.
You just couldn't hit off the green?
No, you'd have to take a drop before, but now you can't stand on it.
Can you, I've, at the 13th green at Deer Valley, I've hit wedge shots off the green to the same green instead of putting.
Yeah, I don't think there's any change.
Up there, 7-tiered middle of the green.
I think you're fine there.
Wedge it up to the top.
Ball unintentionally hits player or equipment, no penalty.
I think people are going to love that one. I think they're going to like that new one. The average recreational golfer is going to enjoy that.
Now,
if they ever know, like, do anyone even care?
Well, I don't know. Yeah. I hit my bag.
My bag, but your bag.
I just hit you. Are you okay? Yeah. Is that a 2-stroke penalty?
Did I just...
Yeah.
Do I lose?
I just knocked you out. There's no penalty. We keep going.
Are you okay?
I think they're going to be happy.
Mr. Haverkamp, are you okay?
Mr. Haverkamp, balls over here.
Lose some penalty.
The more we talk about these rules, the more I think like half the other people that play out the course they're doing know the original rules.
So
that's
new rules.
That's the thing.
That's the thing. Like your average. I think initially, the whole point was to simplify and to make it speed of play.
I'm sure
quicker,
that's
right?
what the
But
intention is.
does your average player really like? I can think of Joan and Don Neville who are in their 90s who play every morning at 7 a.m. and not 8 a.m. whatever time of day it is, and do they care if the flag's in or if Don took a drop from knee height or if he bumped his ball in the bunker? Like who do they
think
care?
Of the people that you're teaching, adults that you're trying to get into the game.
Yeah.
When you tell them, hey, I don't care if you teed up in the fairway. I mean,
if the goal is to make the game more fun, should you just not eliminate competition rules? Sure. Fun rules, sure. I mean, maybe I guess it's just how you take it, right?
So now the people that you spent the last couple of years teaching the rules to because they were going to play in their first tournament, now you've got to take them aside and teach them new rules again.
Yeah.
Which is our job. But
new clinic, new
rules clinic.
Yeah,
rules
with
Brad.
Moneymaker.
Yeah.
Keep a ball in your left pocket so that when you're over on the rough, you just accidentally drop it and no one will see.
All right.
Disclaimer,
Rule number 1.
Disclaimer here.
Brad doesn't actually cheat in tournaments. This is it. We've seen.
I respect the integrity of the game, but a good golfer always has a second ball in his pocket.
You know what? Speed of play off the tee when you have to hit your provisional, you need to have a ball in your pocket.
You know that
you can't walk all the way to your bag and then come back, and then chances are you've forgotten a tee, so you have to go all the way back. 2 tees, 2 balls. Provisionals are way easier.
Did you forget a tee?
No.
Use those plastic tees provided by...
I only ever have 2.
Complimentary plastic tees at the Royal Regina. Use those. Plastic tees the way to go.
We'll have to stop over there and grab some.
That's Booger. Every time he goes to play somewhere with free tees, I don't know if he's just stocking his bag or if he's taking them back to stock his pro shop with the complimentary tees. Well, they're free. Booger, I think that means maybe 5 or 6, not 50 or 60.
We're all looking for an advantage.
You got the box? Can I just let me get my bag here?
Tees spilling out. No, the first rule I teach anybody I teach is don't lose the match on the first tee. You have to negotiate the proper stakes to the match and proper handicap. That's you need to establish. You need to bring up any past.
You always inflate by 3 so that when they've inflated, you can come back down to a plus. You got to
negotiate to a good spot.
Yeah, it's an easy balance.
And make sure you're bringing up any injuries that you have, anything that could ail you on the course that day, because you really.
He's been reading Club Pro Guide too much.
This is my own personal.
This is your own personal.
This is in my. This is my handbook.
Philosophy.
Brad Club Pro.
The mustachioed pro.
That is good advice, though. You're right. You can't be down the middle of the fairway at number 1 saying, "Oh, what's your handicap?"
Yeah.
And what are we playing for? No, it doesn't work.
And make sure your opening tee shot matches what you've negotiated. So if you negotiated 8 extra strokes, make sure you're not piping that one 330 down the middle, make an eagle on the first hole. You gotta,
5 yards.
At least throw a couple bogeys before you start.
That's
Get
my philosophy.
2 down.
I swear to God,
or don't say you're at 2 and then hit it 40 yards left.
Yeah.
Doesn't come up.
You okay?
That way either.
I can't get an even spot over here. Can't work in these conditions. Jesus Christ.
For those of you that are still watching, who haven't tuned
Thank
out
you.
yet, yeah, thank you.
I'm taking anger management.
Staying tuned.